Well, good morning. We're here in Bakersfield,
Orange
California.
Grove, Orange Grove RV Park.
It's in the middle of an orange grove.
Yep.
It's a fantastic place. We lucked into it. It's gorgeous. Drinking out of our coffee cups that Kathy's astrologer gave us as a gift.
Mine says driven and feisty. I think that's about me. And what does yours say? Clever but stubborn.
Don't understand that. It's a little nippy,
A little cold.
according to our
Standards.
Florida blood thinning situation. But I posted some videos, one of the San Francisco trip and then one of the parks. We haven't talked to you since then, since our trip from LA to San Francisco. Great time. We stayed at a nice park. I thought I was very clever by picking this park out. It was called Candlestick RV Park, and it was located where Candlestick was.
Used to be.
And all there are parking lot signs. And it was in a shady part of town. Nothing, we're used to that. That wasn't a big deal. Cab driver brought us back. He wouldn't let us out on the
Early.
road. Yeah,
He wouldn't let us out early because he felt it was dangerous.
had to take us all the way to the RV. But we drove around at night. It wasn't an issue for us. San Francisco, I enjoyed the city a lot.
Yes. I love San Francisco was my favorite city so
Yeah,
far.
it was a neat place. We saw Alcatraz.
Alcatraz, that was very interesting. That's the first lighthouse on the West Coast, on the Pacific Coast, and then it was occupied by Native Indians for some time, and then it became a prison to over 300 inmates.
Which includes Al Capone.
Yes.
It's there. I thought it was a little rough. Like it could have been taken. I think Hugh Hefner should have done the same thing he did for the Hollywood sign and donated some money.
To Alcatraz, yes.
Because
the grounds are kept up by volunteers.
But it's
They just need some more volunteers.
but it's worth the trip. You see,
Absolutely.
we saw a film presentation, and then you could put your earphones on and walk around and see everything that was there to offer, that Alcatraz has to offer. Then we went to Fisherman's Wharf.
That was beautiful. We had a nice day.
That's a nice place. You have to go there if you're in San Francisco. Many places I wanted to see, but this is kind of a scouting trip, so we can always come back. And then Kat was generous enough to purchase it's called Beer and Buds Tour.
Yes.
And the company was
For your birthday. Green Guide.
Green Guide. It was a neat tour. We learned a lot about the history of cannabis in the state of California, the relationship between hops and cannabis, the flowers. And because of the name, we also tasted some beer. And the big difference that I saw was the dispensaries, you can smoke right there. You can buy whatever you choose to buy, and you can smoke it there or dab it there or whatever
Lounges.
people are doing.
Yeah.
And that was interesting. We enjoyed that little trip.
And the one gentleman that we met from England,
Yes.
he partook for all three of us.
And that dude was a frequent flyer. He didn't stop. And
He
then,
really enjoyed the
and
trip.
then we finally get to the point where we're tasting beer, and he says he had to drink because he's driving.
7-ounce beers, little 7-ounce.
And I thought, really? But then it started to overcast. We decided we'd head for Yosemite. And as Kathy would say, Yosemite.
I'll stop. Only Kathy sober would know that.
Well, and the park was overcast. We stopped at a welcome center before we got to the park, and this lady was so nice. She checked the weather. She showed us maps. And she said it was in the higher elevations. It was there was going to be snow.
Yeah.
But we lucked out. It was overcast. I lost one of my cartridges from my film, but we got some great pictures, I thought. And then we headed down. We knew we took a chance this time of year, but we headed down to Sequoia Park to see the trees. And we pulled in, and the ranger looked at us with a curious face.
Yeah, you'll notice in the video, he questioned us whether we had snow chains for our motorhome.
So our luck ran out. We were not able to see the trees because I didn't want to put snow chains on the motorhome. So we decided to head down to further toward home. You know, it's getting to that point where we're getting almost to the end of our journey. And we stopped at this nice little place and decided that our next trip we'd go up by Vegas. And I really didn't know how to, what to pick, what we'd see. So I got some cards.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you pick it. So take a card. So where are we going?
Red Rock Canyon.
Red Rock Canyon. I really want to go to Red Rock Canyon. I heard it's beautiful. I'm looking forward to it.
All of these say Red Rock.
Well, the odds have to go to the house.
Okay.
So we're on our way. We're leaving in maybe a half hour after I unhook all the arteries and plugs that make this our home. And we'll see you after Vegas.
Thanks for watching.